The SAT is an aptitude test taken by school-going kids. School-going kids generally take the SAT is a 2.5 hour test. SAT score is somewhere. Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. We have a lot of students have actually received students who want to go into the engineering.
Hello everyone and welcome to yet another session of Insights with ETA. I am Sushant Vashisht and the plan for today is to talk about one of the most sought after exams by bachelor students, and the exam is the SAT examination. We've got our expert Fiona Vashisht with us, who's the admissions director at ETA Education Services, and she will help us understand the test in much more clearer way. So madam, welcome to the session.
Thank you so much for having me once again.
Great. So the first thing we'd like to know from you, madam, is what exactly is this SAT examination?
The SAT is an aptitude test taken by school-going kids who want to pursue their bachelor degree globally, specifically in the US.
Great. So it's an aptitude test, madam.
Yes.
Can you also tell us what entails the test?
The SAT is a digital test which primarily tests students on their verbal and math abilities. The verbal section deals with the reading and grammatical part, and the math section deals with geometry, algebra, and arithmetic. And the total score of the exam is 1600, wherein verbal and the math section are equally scored at 800 each.
Oh, great. So, and madam, what is the duration of the SAT exam?
The SAT is a 2.5 hour test, which also includes a 10-minute break between both the sections.
Oh, that's wonderful. Fair enough. Madam, you said that SAT is primarily given by school-going kids. So, in which class do I need to give the SAT examination?
Thank you so much for asking that question. School-going kids, when we talk about 11th and 12th graders, these are the students who actually should take the test. But when the students are in class 11, that's the apt time for them to take this test because they are not focusing on their boards. So they have ample of time to prepare for the test and take the test. So 11th graders should actually take the test before starting their applications.
Great, that's great. So, madam, a student who's in 11th standard, how many months does he require to prepare for that SAT examination?
The school-going kids generally take somewhere around 4 to 6 months to prepare for the SAT test, so that we don't come in the middle of their normal coursework as well. And they also have to take regular mock test along with the preparation. So the ideal time for an average student is 4 to 6 months.
You said it's a test primarily used by US universities. What I'd want to know is it only the US that accepts the SAT, or is it accepted anywhere else in the world as well?
The SAT exam is majorly accepted in the US because all the universities require it as an admission requirement. But of course, if you're looking at top-notch universities in the world, say for example in Australia, UK or Singapore, it is acceptable there as well.
That's wonderful. Madam, is the SAT also accepted by Indian universities?
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. We have a number of good colleges here in India which accept the SAT scores. Colleges like Ashoka University, SRM, Symbiosis, NMIMS, these universities are the ones which also accept an SAT.
That's wonderful to know that the SAT is actually accepted in India as well, madam. Though I have a curious question. Does the SAT score only help in getting you an admission in university, or is there any other advantage to an SAT as well?
Great question, I might add. The SAT score does help students, add a lot more weightage to their profile, especially for students who are looking for scholarships, and when we talk about Indian students, we generally look for a lot of scholarships because, studying abroad is a tad bit towards the costly side. So yes, it does add to that, and students, in my experience and in my past, a lot of students have actually received scholarships based on their good SAT scores.
Oh, this is wonderful, madam. Though there's one more thing. Now, what I understand is that when a student goes overseas, there could be multiple options. He could go for engineering, he could go for, say, for example, business science, medical science, a number of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, does the SAT also help in getting admission into varied fields, or is it only required by one category of field?
No, there is no specific category where the SAT is only required for admissions, Students who want to go into the engineering side, be it liberal arts colleges as well, or they want to go into, say, applied sciences like biomedical sciences as well, everywhere the SAT is required. So it's a requirement, and we have to check the kind of required scores accepted by the universities.
Oh, that is great information. Thank you so much, madam. Now, before we conclude, there's just one curious question that I have. What, according to you, is a good SAT score for a school student?
A good SAT score is somewhere around 1500 plus out of 1600, and that is something which all students who are aiming for the top-notch universities in the world should aim for. So that is something that they should keep in mind.
That's important thing. That's a very important thing. Thank you so much for sharing the nuggets of wisdom with us, madam. I'm pretty sure that not just our viewers, but the parents would also be able to benefit a lot, and they'll be able to decide when is it that their kids should start their SAT preparations. And of course, I would urge all of you that if there's any one of you who wants more clarity on SAT, wants to know more, or wants to start their preparation as well, we at ET Education will go on and guide you at every single step. So do not forget to follow us on different social media handles like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, and also on YouTube. And also do come back for more learning.